Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, good morning. What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? What's up, Riley? How you doing, Jacob? Good morning, Ola. Tom, sorry to hear that. I did that 3-minute mistake yesterday. Oscar, what's up? Alistair, how you doing? What are you talking about with our roof? I don't even know what you're talking about, Alistair. What's up, David? Arnesis, what's going on? Kevin? Oscar made 700 during London. Looking forward to giving it all back. Well, don't manifest it. What's up, Ronald? How you doing? Day 4 of getting that song. Like, damn, now we're at 450k Lucid Flags. It's an expensive song. Slee, what's up? Miguel, how you doing? Loreni, what's up? Anthony, how you doing? Ronald, you made the weekly goal in one trade. You rode the reversal up. Excellent job. Tachyon, how you doing? Marcelo, hello. Eddie says Happy Capital Preservation Friday. I don't know what's going on with Eddie. I think he means 5 Mini Friday. Silly Eddie. Take a payout, Dan? I sure did. The counts are down a little bit from that payout. But I did get a new Lucid Flex eval. So that's reflected there. It's up about halfway. But then here are the two fundeds. How much is Motorwave a month? Well, if you do Lucid, it's free. If you do Funded Features Network and get Edge Pro X, same thing for free. Otherwise, it's about $35 a month usually for order flow, I think. Shady Ray, how you doing? What the hell, Dan? Why are you not in Miami in conference with all the other cool traders? Or are you not cool as other traders? Yeah. No, I think I'd much rather be here. They're all like, oh, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm outside. Look, I'm here sitting in frosty Chicago, where it's 10 degrees right now. Pretty warm. I don't want to hang out with a bunch of trader bros anyways. Oh, what's up, Grizz? How you doing? First day of your 5 Take Profit Trader Pro accounts. Eddie, still 5 Mini Friday? Well, do they let you? Do they have a scaling plan? But no, it's not. It's not 5 Mini Friday for Eddie. What's up, Yuri? Digital Nukes, how you doing? Is it its own broker or just a platform? It's just a platform. Data, are you even a real trader if you don't get a Miami penthouse and sell a 2K course? My course will be 4K. It'll be a Chicago penthouse. See, I zig where everyone zags. That's the difference between me and everyone else. Gary, you officially joined the club with Botan. Oh, wow. You got a Lucid payout yesterday from the account you won. Wow. GG's, well done. You're in rarefied air. So far, just 2 people. Maybe there's more. Let me know if you've taken a giveaway account to a payout. I would love to get more names on that list. Well done, Kara. Finn, what's up? You just got your first Lucid account. Good luck with it. Kara, how fast did Lucid pay you out? So I submit, Thursday evening. Literally 1 minute later, like, I have the approval emails, payment sent emails, the certificate email. I refresh my bank account. I see the ACH or whatever pending. It's just so fast. Literally. Yeah, Kara says literally instantly. Yeah, it's crazy. They're doing something right over there. All right, nice blast up.
And it's slick and it's ready to go.
Wow, overnight highs are at 26,020. So a ways away there. Literally in your bank account. That's actually not how they do that. Yeah, I know. It's like what'd they call it? In my bank account, it's something like instant something. Wow, we're going up. There's 900. It says real-time payment credit from ABA, blah, blah, blah. So real-time payment credit. I don't know how they do that, but it's cool. Good morning, Ken. How you doing? Yeah, I suppose your bank has to support the speed of Lucid. Miguel got 50 points in 10 seconds. You're sitting long on VWAP. It's not bad. I wouldn't mind. Like, I don't mind going into open if I'm sitting on some support like that. That's pretty good trade. And there you go. 50 points in 10 seconds. It's a trade like that that makes you never want to work another job in your life other than being a trader. I think it skews your perception of money. Tachyon, what's up? Good to see you. Short of that pop, up 1K. Not gonna lie, that one made my heart rate, got my heart rate going. Nice, bro. Well done. So back to VWAP here. So nice swing up to 918 and a quarter. Push back down to VWAP. So quick, almost 100-point move there. So I have about $1,000 to draw down on my funded accounts after payout. I would love to keep those alive. I would love to. I've never kept an account for a second payout on any firm, because usually I take the fundeds. I'm more cautious with the funded, so I don't rack up. Generally speaking, I don't rack up a large balance before payout. So when I do take a payout, it doesn't leave me with a ton of drawdown. So it tends to be harder to keep alive after that. But I'm going to do my best here. Well, Kara, Digital Nukes is right behind you. Third $100 plus day locked on the 25K Lucid giveaway. Let's go. Well done, man. Don't psych yourself out, but you're making great progress on being the third name on the list. I want to see chat printing money. Well, so far, VWAP hold. Lucid Flex 25K or 50K, which is better. 25K has more favorable terms in the evaluation. It's a 1250 profit target on a $1,000 drawdown. So that's better than $3,000 profit target on $2,000 drawdown. So it is more favorable. If you're new to prop firms, I would definitely go 25K. Nice Tachyon green week for you. You traded the overnight session for American Folk. Since you trade in the morning. Okay, so you're trading like London. Was that a London session for you? After half a week making rookie mistakes while trading, got big fish today, so I'm happy with the month. Nice job, Tachyon. Oh yeah, it's the last trading day of January. I'm glad I was able to lock in that pay. I was really trying not to psych myself out yesterday. I really wanted to lock in a payout before January ended. But it is kind of arbitrary, It doesn't matter if the payout comes in February, on February 3rd or January, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You trade pre-market with Lucid Flex. Well, yes, you could trade 23 hours a day with futures firms. You could trade 23, 5, and then half of Sunday. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. VIX dropping, sure is, down to 1880 there. How you been doing, Matt? You good? Glad to hear it. Any cool weekend plans with that slick ass payout you got? Weekend plans. What are we doing? I forget. I've been working a lot to get these Mango Street videos out the door by the end of January. I still have to send in one more video and try to get it approved today. So I don't know. Maybe take it a little easy this weekend. Move down to VWAP there. A little wick up. ES looks somewhat bullish here. Or if ES or NASDAQ can now sustain through 900. What's up, cats, and good morning. Might just hibernate until the Lions win a Super Bowl at this point. When's this cold snap ending here? It feels like -2 degrees outside. Might get more snow, maybe. Let's get this weekend. It's gonna get a high of 27. That's much better than we're in the 30s. Okay, then we're kind of out of this. Yeah, this seems like kind of the last day of, like, you know, below 20 degrees. Below 20s is tough. It's like too cold to, like, take the dogs outside, really, for more than a couple minutes. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? Glad to hear you got your sleep schedule back on track. Didn't know it was off track, but glad to hear it. Justine, what's up? How you doing? Heat wave next week with almost 30s. Yeah, 30s is gonna feel good. That's actually skiing weather. I've been, like, trying to figure out when I could actually go skiing this winter because it's been way too cold or way too warm, and we haven't had any just steady 30-degree days, which is, to me, I think skiing's ideally, you know, in around 30 degrees. So yeah. I'll say that, Katzen. This is a pretty dull open, honestly. I forgot the market's even open. Good morning, Peter. Bro, what 30 degrees is so cold? Well, I don't want the snow to get slushy, you know? Especially if the sun's out, you know? And the snow starts getting a little, you know, in the afternoon it gets a little too warm, then the snow starts getting a little too wet. It's not really ideal. Okay. We had great price action yesterday, but market makers had to make sure the following day would be shit. I got like nothing to say about this price action. There's nothing to say. All right, what are you guys doing this weekend? Let's chat. Anyone doing anything fun? Riley, just relaxing in the good Cali weather. All right, don't have to rub it in. Shady, you rock climbing, nice. Outdoors, I assume. I used to do like bouldering at a gym right by my apartment in LA. It was fun. If you consider cleaning kegs fun, then I got a great weekend lined up. I don't even know how to clean a keg. What's up, Tyler? I'm doing well. Jasper, you snowboarding? Where are you snowboarding at? I don't remember where you live. Are you in Europe? Nah, indoor bouldering? Alright. Indoor bouldering is, it's so fun. I did it for about a year, maybe a little less than a year. And then I got a high ankle sprain doing it, and it just like really took me out for like 6 weeks. And then I never got the flexibility back in my ankle. All right, there's VWAP again on NAS. We had 438 lots, I think that is, hitting the ask there. Nebo, what's up? How you doing? Back on this effing roof. Ali Abdul. Oh, Ali Abdul, what's up? You stopped watching Top Step TV. It messed me up with my trading. Every time I formed a bias, someone on Top Step TV would think different, and I would be scared to trade. Well, I hope I don't throw you off your bias. You know, if you see something that looks good to you, take it. I have to do the same thing here. When I first started streaming, I think I let chat influence me a little too much. I like this VWAP hold, I guess. It's fine. But, you know, what I have to do personally just as a trader is if something looks good, I just have to take it, you know? Regardless of what other people are doing. And just like anything else, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Morning, Lucas. How you doing? 6-7 weeks? Hey. Small mountain in Estonia, dedicated snow park. That sounds fun. We don't got mountains where I live, so. Yeah, there's a lot going on Top Step TV. A lot of people talking. Like, they got a I feel like they gotta talk nonstop. You know, they've which I understand. When there's like dead air on here for too long, I'm like, I guess I should say something because that's too boring. You know, you have to find the right balance. Being mildly entertaining, taking some trades, talking about the market, and then having some off-topic conversations as well, I think. U.S. has everything. Yeah, well, yeah. Just the closest mountains to me are probably Michigan, and they're like still like not. They're not like crazy. They're not like mountains, you know. The Midwest of the United States is notorious for being very flat, and that's the region in which I live. So, you know, we make do with what we got. We ski down hills, and it's still fun. All right, it's looking all right here. Maybe we can push new highs. Come to Utah. We have great mountains, but no snow. Isn't there some good skiing in Utah though? I know at Park City you got Sundance and stuff, and people go like skiing and snowboarding there, right? I don't know what other ski towns there are in Utah, but I've been to Utah a few times. It's gorgeous there. Utah is really pretty. Yeah, no mountains in Michigan, my friend. Pretty much hills. Yeah, and the thing is, compared to Illinois, they are mountains. Like, what's the one my wife's family goes to is Crystal. Is it Crystal Mountain in Michigan? Crystal Mountain, I think. I've never been there, but it looks a lot better than ones by me in Wisconsin. Anyone know where I can find an Apex copier? Well, what platform are you trading on, Jojo? Giving it 50 points, Jasper? All right, good luck. Good luck. It's not bad, but 90% of the mountain are man-made. Yeah, I mean, look, again, it's what we have. You know, like, obviously, out west is ideal. East Coast is better, but literally, Midwest is, other than the South, obviously, Midwest is the worst for that kind of stuff. It was there yesterday. Today, I can't. If I drop down new on NT8, I can't find the Apex copier. Anyone know how to get it on Ninja Trader? Is that Replicanto? Way better than Flat Ass, Indiana. You know, Jacob, you know where I used to go all the time was Perfect North in Lawrenceburg over by Cincinnati, right on the border there. Strega Heart, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? Wild on top. Okay, what's up? I took the trade from VWAP, but got break even. Why'd you get break even? I think you moved a little too soon, maybe, if you're along 60 or so. I think you gotta let it breathe. But I mean, I guess that's hindsight talking. You know that. It's probably not very helpful. Rob, what's up? Good morning. You hit daily loss limit for the first time ever yesterday. Well, now you got that taken care of. You can get back to your green days. Riley, I'm using Lucid right now. Do you ever think about how long you'll be trading for? Yeah, I imagine. I mean, honestly, who knows how the future shakes out with I don't know, AI and everything. You don't know. I mean, I don't know what'll happen to the markets, but if it's anything like this, which maybe it won't be, I could imagine I would do it into old age. But if things change too much, where it's just kind of like, not really like there's absolutely no way retail can do it anymore, which I guess could be the case, then so be it. What's up, Mike? How you doing? What's up, Harsh? What's going on? Jojo, I already asked chat. I mean, I don't know. Are you using Replicanto? I think that's what the Apex trade copier is called, right? And you want to know where it's at in NinjaTrader? I don't know. Maybe someone in chat can help you out, but I don't know. Maybe we'll be 80 trading NQ while watching your streams. Who knows? Maybe then it'll be in 4K. Everyone's gonna be like, when's 16K? I was like, well, I don't have fast enough internet in my house still, Sonny. We've been talking about this for 50 years now. Yeah, Yuri. It's hard trading on one monitor. I know it becomes a cliche or like a meme having so many monitors, but one is tough when you want to quickly reference different things and you have to make kind of split-second decisions. That's why traders like so many monitors, right? You got to just quickly reference things. Not that you're constantly using them, but like I have VIX open and I don't want to go digging through my windows to find VIX if I need to quickly reference it, Thanks, G-Man. Appreciate it. Chris, I left a baseball cap in my cellar. What's up, Parshov? How you doing? All right, do we got any news today? I don't think so. Nothing too crazy, looks like. Who's my favorite charter? What do you mean? There's VWAP again. Maybe we can finally move, test the downside now. When is Trump announcing the replacement for Powell? He already nominated Kevin Warsh, which just sounds like you're saying wash with like a Pittsburgh accent or something. Warsh. K-War. That's not really as good as J-Powell. I don't really want J-Powell to leave. J-Powell's got some punch to it. Get blue letters if I reach a payout with a giveaway account. I don't know how to. I don't think I can do that. I could do it in Discord. I could put you in a special category. But on YouTube, they don't really give me many options for that. It's just like you're either a mod, or you're a member, or you're just a regular viewer. You know. Are you net profitable on prop firms? Not. I don't think not yet. I think I'm close. I think I need maybe one more decent payout. Alright, let's see if we can move under view up here. I like the little retest candle there. Problem is ES is sitting right on top of it, so. And we've, we held this this level here for, since 7:30, essentially. But I would like to see downside. Maybe we're just ranging. For ranging, this is a good area to long, obviously. Kind of like that reaction, though. I'm going to try the short here. 5 micros on the fundeds. Let's go, baby. Problem is, it is pretty choppy. Like that candle is what, 50 something points, so it's like slippery. Give it a little bit more room here. There's more coffee waiting for me. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. I'll be right back while this trade works its way towards my take profit. What'd I miss? Bunch of nothing? Back to VWAP here. VWAP's being a little stubborn here on ES. All right, I might flatten a little or bring in the stop loss here. I'll look to re-enter short. All right, I'll take it. Take it off there. ES is being a little too stubborn right now. Your analysis was short at 84 on ES. Should have taken it, man. 30-minute bull flag. Kinda, yeah. Let's see if buyers don't seem like they got the juice. Let's see though. See if they can pick it up. Nice, Jacob. I'm not mad. You know why? Because I'm learning. Yeah, it's good. 432 lots there hitting the ass. So getting a little spike up there. I'm glad I pulled in the stop loss to take it off a little early. Drop wasn't happening fast enough there. It's running into too much resistance. What do you think about the orb strategy? It's maybe the most common retail strategy there is. So if you're able to be profitable with it, More power to you. There's 900. Yes, essentially potential double top here. So still looking for I don't know. I'm not seeing the signs I want for that downside. But yeah, orbs. I mean, you got. I would imagine it's gonna take some, maybe tweak some additional context other than just a straight up orb. I think, but maybe not. Like 5-minute orb would be this is the 5-minute candle here, right? So you're looking for a break and retest essentially. So it looks like we've kind of just been stuck in the 5-minute range for the most part and not had a good rejection. Miss Soccer God, what payout methods does Lucid offer? Go to Prop from Gorilla. PropFromGorilla.com. It's my site. Lucid does plaid and work market by ADP. I can see if they added options. Is there one other option on Lucid? Do payouts. Yeah, plaid, and then the work market, and then crypto's coming soon. Orb's given 2 entries since open already. I mean, cool. Yeah, I mean, if it's something tradable that works for you, good. Thinking of straight to fund it with Lucid, which is better / preferred data feeds. I would go based off what platform you like to trade on. So I like to trade on Motive Wave, which is Rhythmic. So I prefer Rhythmic, but if you're a Tradeovate or NinjaTrader user, then do CQG. So it really comes down to what you want. You know, they should both be fine. They'll both eventually have their own issues at some point. There's a 1100 loss there hitting the ask. That's looking pretty good there. We can get the push over 900 now and move up to maybe close 980. Fire's got the juice here. Let's find out. What's up, Manifest? How you doing? Okay, so obviously just chop right now. The 15-minute chart will close out, our candle will close out in about 2.5 minutes. And looking over here, strong close on that. I would like to see continuation, maybe 26K next. Alpine didn't come up with a ORB strategy though, Power Shop. That's been around for a long ass time. Strategies do you use? Straight supply and demand. Use order flow. Use and then just read price action. like he made it popular. I don't think so, dude. He's not that. No offense, I like Alpine, but he's not that big to make it that popular. He doesn't really do the views to really get it to blow up. What's up, El Nawe? How you doing? I think the problem with the Alpine stream is he doesn't really ever explain stuff. He doesn't want to. Like he doesn't really want to teach you how he trades. He just lets you watch. So it's harder to learn stuff from him. Because I've watched his stream before. I've tuned in after mine, but he doesn't really. I never really know what's going on. Bad morning? No, no, it's fine. Taking one trade, 5 micros. Look for the short under VWAP there. Didn't get it. I'm taking longs now, honestly. Above 900 looks pretty good. How'd that 15 close out? How did it close out? Not good? No, it closed out a little decent. Not as strong as it could have, but let's see what. Yeah, well, he gatekeeps on purpose when he taught his opening strat a couple from Bandit style. Yeah, I remember that being the case. All right, I'm gonna try the long side here. Let's go for 980. VIX is just hanging out at the lows. That move lower was kind of pathetic. ES has held VWAP pretty easily. We got plenty of upside levels to test. We got overnight highs at 26,020. Push it. Come on, buyers. Don't give up. Jeez, this is like, I'm out. I'm not seeing there's no really like strong momentum here right now from either direction. So, just gonna chill. I have this other, this new Lucid Flex eval that I bought yesterday. If we can get out of this chop, I would like to see if I can get it past today. I mean, there's potential just to, trade the range here. Any promo codes, Dan? You mean like giveaway codes? I got all my promo codes on profitfromgorilla.com, but I assume you mean like giveaway codes, right? Is the Lucid website not loading the reset page for anyone else? It might not be. Like you're trying to reset an account. I don't want to click reset on here by accident. Yeah, it says loading checkout, and it's just kind of like taking a minute. That happens at times. Maybe this is just a range trade here. I'm gonna see if so this is back on the eval now. Instead of looking for the breakout, I'm just gonna look for kind of a reversion back down. Oh, sorry. There's the other account. There we go. Keep going, keep going. Don't be shy. Get your ass down there. No, 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 no. Don't do that now. Don't be naughty. BPM is just 82. You have to ignore little spikes. Not stressing about this. Trading Academy got your first Lucid Flex yesterday and passed it today. Nice, Trading Academy. Now you can also activate it today too, and you could get your first trading day in too if you wanted to do that on the funded. Raw from Grill is amazing. Thanks for it. Appreciate it. Thank you for using the site. Glad you find it helpful. I'm at break even here now. I wonder if I should target under VWAP to the kind of range lows. Go for the pass in one trade, assuming we get the flush. I think I'll do that. Kind I already done it. Nice, very nice. I love that the same day activation, like the instant, the kind of real time activation, because sometimes you don't know if like you're good with the consistency rule, right? So before Lucid had that, and their consistency rule was like less flexible, you know, I didn't know I couldn't activate it till it said, you know, sorry, you're at 51% consistency, we need you at 50. But when it's the same day, you can see right away whether you can activate it or not, which is very helpful. All right, about 20 points here. This is my number one on Pop from Gorilla. Yeah, it's true. Flush, flush, flush. Nice move to VWAP up there. Dan, you have Lucid Flex? Yes. That's just a VWAP test and subsequent buy up very fast. That was my original target, and I moved down looking for the same day pass there. I hope I don't regret that. Gonna trail now. Man, come on. Get back down to VWAP. Come on, that was nice. Let's do that again. That was fun. Is this your second trade? This is my like third trade because I took one loss on the fundeds, then one break even, and then shorted the eval here. So this is my third trade. Dump it. Quit playing. $80.75 is my stop. Do you stream every morning? Yes, I do. Well, firm are you using? Lucid. You're winning, son. You know it. Could you show your view up parameters? It's just extended session. But otherwise, it's the same as default settings. Extended session. Carmine's actually in the same short. We're actually in the same short here. He shorted 69.83. So around the same time, I decided to go for the range trade. He went short. Here's VWAP again. Up a very nice amount of points here, about 50 points. I want to see the bottom of the range. Saw the post. Congrats on the payout, Dan. Thank you. Something about Lucid, but I've been printing payouts there myself too. Hey, glad to hear it, man. Mayan. Sometimes, whatever. Sometimes you just get in the groove with something and it works, and you just keep doing it. You know, you stick with it. It's not broken. So here's view up again. Trade's looking good. Trade's looking mighty fine. There you go. Come on. And then ES should get down to VWAP right around where I'm taking profit. This should be a pass here. Lucid Flex pass. Let's go. Let's go. Make it easy on me here. Quick move. Snap lower. Let's call it a day and go home. Boom, 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 boom. Hell yeah. $53,030. That's a thing of beauty right there. Now, wish I had taken on the funded accounts. Wish I took it on the fundeds. But you know, I always say I want to get better as a range trader. The way you get better is by doing it, right? So that was kind of hard for me to get in, and it was. I'm not used to doing that, right? I'm used to looking for the breakouts, the breakdowns. That's not a second payout. No. This is just getting another funded account. So I'm going to activate this one, see if there's an opportunity to take any profitable trades on that one too today. Meanwhile, I got $750 left to draw down on the fundeds that I took a payout on. So look at that. Let's go back to that. Look at the exit there. It was a beautiful bottom tick exit for now. Bottom tick. That was kind of lucky more than anything because that was just based off P&L and the bottom of the range. But there's a VWAP there on ES. In your fundeds, do you trade micros or minis? Generally minis, and it's heavy. I don't recommend going so heavy. Which prop did you pass? Lucid. Let's see if I can activate it yet. No, we'll check. We'll keep checking in. Give it like 5 minutes. I'll show you how awesome it is to activate same day, like within like 5 minutes, you know. And what's the sound effect? It's I just chopped up Save That Money by Lil Dicky. Put a cash register hit on it. And those fundeds would really benefit from a similar trade there. I should have had some confidence in it. But again, I you know, range trading is something I'm trying to improve upon. And so that was a good step in doing that, is actually getting the experience of taking it, even though you don't know about it, and then it working out, you know, can kind of goes a long way there. Potential little support zone here. We obviously knifed through it on, I think, data release there. You got to go do some photography. All right, Katzen, catch you later. It's kind of a effed up market, even for range scalping. What's a little sloppy, and the candles are still pretty big too. That was sick. Let's see if I can activate it yet. Not yet. We're being patient. Damn, when I see you win and I didn't take a trade, it makes me feel nice and not FOMO. Good. Yeah, no reason to feel FOMO. Yeah, Jim, for these Lucid Flexes, 5 winning days. For the 50K account, it's $150. So 5 winning days of at least $150, you can take out 50%. Which, you know, again, it's, to me, that's kind of classic top step payout structure, which I prefer. I don't like the buffer. I get in my head about the buffer. It feels kind of like a big hump to get over. And then you still have to make more money to take out a portion of that, you know? So I'd rather get paid out sooner. And like, so when I traded take profit trader funded accounts and they have that buffer, I was like kind of pushing too hard to hit that buffer quickly, and it led to blowing up quickly. So that's why I prefer just the 5 days of like kind of base hit mentality. Works a little bit better for my brain. So here's 800. Nice little support level, previous resistance, support, a knife through, but support, you know, that's just a data knife. So let's see if it can provide a little bounce here. Kind of a VWAP test on ES after that break. So could still see some more downside action here. Any prop firm that works with MotiveWave, please. Juan, I'm on MotiveWave and I'm trading Lucid, and Lucid gives you a MotiveWave license. Anything that's Rhythmic. Any prop firm that has Rhythmic will let you trade MotiveWave, because MotiveWave works with Rhythmic connections. So there's a bunch. You know, Take Profit Trader, I believe, Apex. You can go to my site. Go to propfirmgorilla.com. Sorry to keep plugging it, but this is going to answer your questions. Go to platforms. Go to Rhythmic, and then that'll show you all the ones for MotiveWave. So platform slash data feeds. You can also do Edge Pro X. Same kind of thing there. Same thing as MotiveWave. By the way, your video on MotiveWave is good. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, there's not really a ton of MotiveWave stuff out there, and so I knew that it's more niche. Not a lot of people trade MotiveWave, but I knew it'd help a lot of people, so I'm glad you found it helpful. Kind of looking bear flaggy to me. Let's see if we continue to reject VWAP here on ES, and then flush down to 700 would be really sweet. I don't know if we can move that far. It depends on how strong sellers end up being. But maybe 750s would be the next area. Something down here. Oh, I want to be short. I want to be short. I think shorting 800 would be a little bit cleaner. Brought from Grill is awesome. Great resource. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate it. Well, here's my chance. I said I wanted to enter closer to 800. It's giving me the option here. But then again, then it's getting out of the range mentality and looking for more of the breakdown. Which again, there's 800. So there's where I said I wanted to be short. Put up or shut up time for me. See what happens here at VWAP on EOS. Three micros. Keeping it small here. 3 micros short. I don't trust this. If we start moving, I could add maybe a couple more to it. Maybe 3 more. And I should probably give it, I should probably let it retest all these wicks here. Well, I got stopped out too fast, so I couldn't do that. And that's why I didn't trust it, That's why I was small size. 3 micros. I think that was a good option there. All right. Get it together, Dan. Get it together. $600 drawdown left. V7, V6 sounds like bouldering. Did you guys watch Alex Honnold climb that Taipei 101 tower? It was live on Netflix with no ropes or anything. That's pretty fun. Dude's a mad lad for sure. What depth is this? It's just kind of balanced. So again, the longs, as much as it looked like kind of bearish under VWAP there, just knowing that the breakdown's less likely on this session, Dude is insane. Love it though. Yeah. My friend Will he's from Taiwan. He lives in California, but he was in Taipei for the climb, and he was outside the tower and took some photos of him. It was pretty cool. But yeah, that was fun to watch. It was nerve-wracking though. Even though it seems a bit easier than a mountain, but the fact that it's just like live streamed to us. And some of those shots were really good. Like they got some terrific shots of that climb. Really impressive. We need a Motivwave update. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that video. I think they probably know they got their work cut out, I didn't give away today. I don't have any more codes. Otherwise, I would. How much did it take for him to get to the top? It took him about an hour and a half. He was going really fast, pretty fast, I thought. So about 170 point range here. So, like I'm saying, like the candlesticks are still, they're fairly large candles. But there are a lot of overlapping, a fair amount of wicks here. What side are we favoring? Yeah, I'll just play the range. Dan, your website, Motivwave is not added in the search. Yeah, use Rhythmic. Just because it's, there's so many platforms. I don't have Sierra Chart on there, right? Because it's just, I just did the data connection. So just look for Rhythmic. So middle of the range here, right at VWAP. Honestly, I just imagine we climb up to around 900s again, you know. For elusives, what does the consistency rule mean? If it's 20%, you have to win 20% of your trades. No, it's saying no trading day can account for more than 20% of your overall profit. So what you do is you take the profit goal, and then you multiply it by, or you divide it by 5. What is it? I think you divide it by 5, and that's your target. So, you know, it'd be like, let's say you're trying to make $5,000. You have 20% consistency rule. You divide it by 5 is all. $1,000 per day is about the max you want to make. That's your max day, yeah, not target. But so you take the target and then divide it by 5. 3,000. Then you want to make $600 a day. And then if you make $700 a day, then you just need to maybe up your target. So then, like, it'd be whoops, holy smokes. So then you know you're gonna want to make $3,500. You just got to even it out so it stays within 20% per day. So no days you don't have like a monster day making $2,000 that accounts for 70% of your profit. You know. Does that make sense? Sorry if that was not a good explanation. Nice job, Jacob. Catch you later. Have a good weekend. Yeah, Parsha, I don't think we need to be schooled on percentages by you, but yeah. You can read the comments. Can you not see? Maybe because you're on Twitch. You could do it by the decimal as well. Parsha wants you to know. So let's see if it's 30% consistency or 25% consistency divided by 0.25. Shit. Times by 0.25. So it'd be 3,000 times 0.25, 750. So it's not dividing Parshav, it's multiplying because it's a decimal. Does Rhythmic have risk settings like Tops Up X? Yeah, they do actually have some. You have to open RTrader Pro, and there's like YouTube videos on it. But yeah, there are risk settings you can implement. It's not going to be as intuitive and clean as Project X, but you're not going to be locked into Top Step either. So. Here's 900 again. Kind of as expected, and again, I just want to reiterate, kind of pretty large moves, right? So just off these recent lows, it's over 100 points. Now, can we actually expand the upside range here? Or are we just going to top out again? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see at least like maybe a spike higher. I'm trying to think of like a way to, if you're trying to make it as challenging as possible, like, you know, you're going to get people maybe trying to short the top here. So flush them out, you know, move higher. And at least flush them out, and then maybe the range is in play. So just look for something like, I like to look for something a little trappier, you know? I kind of just don't like shorts as much anymore. Maybe that's wrong, but let's see. Maybe there'll be signs saying otherwise, but I almost feel like with that quick recovery, maybe there's enough to get the push. Yeah, with AI, I can never be wrong now in percents. Well, I was trying before to show you what ChatGPT was saying, and you did not want to hear it. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. We have more people here than usual, so welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I know there's your favorite live streamers probably in Miami doing shots off TBM's stomach or something. I don't know what's going on down there. So welcome to this stream here. Trading some Lucid accounts. I have 2 Lucid fundeds that I got a payout on yesterday, and so now I'm trying to keep them alive with $600 drawdown left. I just passed on stream here a new Lucid Flex account, and look, there it is. It's been updated, so now I can upgrade to funded instantly, essentially. I just hit, yeah, blah, 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 agree. And then I can restart MotiveWave, and I'll have this account as a funded account. So that's cool. I love the instant upgrade there on Lucid. So maybe I'll give it a few minutes to set up, and then I'll restart MotiveWave and see if there's any opportunity to, make $150 on that account today. So again, I kind of thinking break of the range high here. Thinking 26K. We have this whole area from the close of yesterday to 26K to overnight highs. So that whole zone up here would be like my upside target if we do get that break. Yeah, I mean, range day so far. I mean, this was the trade earlier. I said this was the trader. And MotiveWave 7 does not always show trades correctly. Yeah, it's not even showing my trade. That's weird. There it is. This was the trade earlier, range trade, shorting 900. Took profit, just max profit there. There we go. There's the upside expansion here. Let's see if we can continue to push. You just got Lucid account 1. Best of luck trading it. Excuse me. Froggy, what's up? I slept late too. My alarm, the volume got turned down somehow. I don't really know. I don't use my phone alarm. I have an actual alarm clock. And I woke up at 7:20 to the faintest sound from my alarm clock. And I'm like, shit. Overslept. Not too big of a deal though. Got here on time. Lake, trying to be patient. Only need 400 to pass your eval. Definitely patience is it. Thanks, JR. You traded 2 Lucid accounts separately. One is way up. Well, one was the eval. So this says Lucid test. That's the eval. The blue one. The red are the there's 3 accounts. The red are the funded ones, unfortunately. How much can you make on a Lucid PA account one day? It depends. If you're a Lucid Flex, there's no cap. There's no consistency rule. On Lucid, I'm trying to think if there's which plans have a consistency rule other than the direct to funded. Consistency. Lucid Black has. No wait, that's eval. Lucid Black has a 40% consistency rule. Lucid Pro has a 40% consistency rule. So Lucid Flex, no consistency rule on funded, but in the eval is 50%. Strong uptrend. Yeah. I think we're gonna push here. I've been saying that for the last 10 minutes or so. All right, I'm going to restart MotiveWave and see if I have the new funded account here. Oh, let me just refresh. I can find out here. Looks like I broke the server, sending too many people to Lucid. Shit. 40% means no more than that in one day. Yeah, it means your daily P&L should be within 40% of your overall profit. I'll go ahead and launch and see if it shows up here. There we go. Pro number 8 is there. Cool. Cool. We are good to go. I can get nice little trade on it. Be good to go. Pretty nice. I'm tempted for these longs. I really am. Dan, I have funded flex and I have good profit and I cannot withdraw because I have more than 20%. There's no consistency in funded. I promise. You can go to their site and look. There's no consistency in funded. That's what I know. It's got to be, make sure it's Lucid Flex. It's possible it's not Lucid Flex. It might be Lucid Pro. Literally, if it's Lucid Flex, no consistency in funded, right here, check mark. Trust me. It's got to not be a flex account. It must not be a flex. Their system works pretty well, where it's like, as soon as you're eligible for payout, you can take it. It's possible it's a Lucid Pro account, right? Then it's well, that's 40% consistency rule. Lucid Direct is the one that has 20%. So literally the only one that's a 20% consistency rule is the direct to funded. So it doesn't, something's not adding up. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? $5 days of at least $100. You can withdraw 50% of that. If you want Wheeler to be great, you can post in Discord. You can post a screen cap or something of your dashboard. But I promise there's no consistency in funded. You guys ever recalk an apartment rented full bathroom? No. I literally just paid someone to recalk a bathtub the other day. Not the other day, but a few months ago. It takes just like a little bit of... It's like harder than it looks. It's like it's a simple thing, but it's just a little bit harder than it looks. Or let someone else do it. All right. So range still in play. That's just another great range trade here. I'm glad I didn't take the long. I was very tempted to. That would have been a mistake. Again, trying to become a better range trader. Part of that is submitting to the range. So here's VWAP. midpoint of the range. I still like longs, but maybe we revisit the bottom of the range. I will. Okay, chat. As long as it's not like a hard flush, like I'm going to buy around 800 if that holds. I'm going to say that so that way if it happens, I have to do it even if it doesn't feel good at the time. This is what I want to see. So as long as things don't look crazy, I'm long on that. And maybe even above that, like maybe we don't get all the way down there. Maybe it's in the teens, anywhere that we kind of form support down at the bottom of the range, I want to long it. That's my plan. Excuse me. But why am I so tempted to buy VWAP here? Someone talked me out of it. Just a little taste. That's all I want. I'm jonesing for this VWAP. Too close to PLC, middle of the range. What else? What else is wrong with this trade? Are you middle of the range on a range day and you're trying to go the other way with it? That's wrong. You're saying QQQ is sitting at its opening price right now? Yeah, Q's is on the 15-minute, man, is NASDAQ as ugly as the Q's? It probably is. Look at that chart, man. That is so so rangy. Okay, VWAP flush then. Let's go. VWAP flush. All right, there's a break of VWAP. How you feeling a day after payoff? Good. Good, but the mission continues. Keep grinding. Keep trading. Well, I would like to keep these accounts alive. I really would. ES coming into VWAP right now. Remember, I have to long if I find some support. No one is coming to save you. Your execution, your plans, your risks, your systems, everything depends on you. That's why most traders fail. Yeah, definitely. I think I agree with that statement. It all comes down to you. I messaged you back on Discord. Your balance is 25,360. If you don't mind me sharing that. I think the minimum withdrawal is 250, so you need $500 balance. So I just think your balance isn't big enough. I don't think it's anything to do with consistency. Top dog commercials? You mean Top Step? Did it autocorrect? The Top Step? I heard Top Step was running ads. You had 876 before today, and you tried to withdraw yesterday, is what you're saying? Lucid Flex. Okay, Lucid Flex is actually a $500 minimum, which would mean a $1,000 profit, right? Does that sound correct? Minimum payout request $500. Yeah, so I think you need $1,000 profit. We live to be great. Going off their FAQ here. All right, let's see if we can get a short side move down to 800. I'm tempted to take that one too, but I'm not going to. That's what you're saying? I'm saying there's no consistency rule. It's just there is like a minimum, so you just have to hit a certain amount of balance. But there's no, you can make all that today. You know, you can make it all in one day. Left for a half hour, what'd you miss? Did you see me pass the eval then activate it? Because that's pretty much what I did the last half hour, I think. I took the long off of around 9:30 or off 800 there. No, I didn't. I took the short. What am I talking about? So you probably saw that. I shorted down there. Why not short? I think it's too good of a potential bounce spot here. But I was eyeing the short. I think the short could work, but you know, it also just bounce here. You know, the range is not sometimes it's not so perfect, right? Sometimes we don't get all the way to the lows where you want to get long. Sometimes we only move, you know, 70% of it. You smell bull? What does that mean? Like long side move? Or like you smell bullshit? Like I'm bullshitting you. Yeah, Tyler, what's up? Yeah, price action with mix of order flow, essentially. Is this balance? Yeah, it's balance. Again, here's what I'm looking for. Longs, off range lows, long side. You're my idol. Yeah, I would like to stay on the long side too. I would. So I would like to just get low enough where I could feel like a long makes sense. Does Lucid have EOD? Yes, it's all EOD on all their accounts. January has been tough. I did not enjoy the first half, especially of January. I thought it was very challenging for me. Last week and a half has gotten better. Lucid Flex is your recommended plan? For me, it is, because I don't like the buffer. I like the 5 days of X amount kind of mindset. That works better for me. So that's why I like Lucid Flex. But a lot of people, you know, if you don't care about the buffer and you can run up your fundeds pretty high, then maybe Lucid Pro is the way to go. Or Lucid Black. What are we doing, market? What are we doing? Make up your mind. Guys, do me a favor. If you can hit the thumbs up button on the stream, it does help out. Sorry, I don't have any codes to offer you in exchange, but it's much appreciated. What are the green and red bubbles on ES? So it's showing you orders that have hit, that have gotten filled. So it's like volume. They're, you know, if it's green, those are orders hitting the ask. If it's red, it's orders hitting the bid. Okay, let's see if we can flush from VWAP here. Do I just short instead of longing this? Good morning, Duty the Beagle. What's up? Yesterday smoked me. LOL. Hoping this is the account I pass. Hope so too. I was pretty pleased with yesterday's. You know, yesterday with that sell-off, I did not take part in that sell-off whatsoever. And this was like the day 5 of my funded accounts, trying to get a payout on two of them. And you know, I was very patient, and I missed all the downside. So my first trade was a reversal trade, but I must say the timing was impeccable. If I could pat myself on the back for that one, because it was just waiting for the opportunity. It felt like, you know, maybe it passed me by. Everyone else maybe shorting, making money. Close your eyes short, close your eyes short. So I just waited, and then went long small size because, you know, it was a counter trend. And I was very pleased that it worked as nicely as it did. So it's just patience. I really want to trade this short. I really do. Here's view up again. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, as much as I wanted to short just like 2 seconds ago, like the market, these ranges, you know, it's not always going to just go back to the lows and bounce. Like it's sometimes just 70% of the range. So this might be the move back up now, you know, which I said I have to long if we find some support here. I have to do it. We'll say after only a month of trading, I pull a 70% win ratio. I just need to margin my trades better. Well, that's a great win rate. Keep that up. Sounds like you're off to a pretty good start. These candles are crazy. Agreed. Look at that buying. Oh, it's only 100. I thought it was 400. Never mind. Those numbers are hard to read on the heat map sometimes. You did say from around the 800s. Yeah, and I said maybe we only get to the 18s or something. We got to 820. You won. Also glad everyone is in Miami. Streams the vibe. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad I didn't get invited, or if I did, I ignored it. But glad I'm here. I'm not trying to go to Miami and hang out with a bunch of trader bros, to be honest with you. I'm sure there's plenty of nice people there. But I'm good. You know, I'm good here. It's too hard being like, you know, kind of introverted and being around so many people. Yeah, this is the anti-social trader social club. You could promote PFG out there. You know. That's all right. Conco, you shorted 60? All right, good luck, good luck. Why do you prefer NQ over ES? It just feels it feels like it just how do I say it? I feel like it pays better. I don't know. Like, there are some moves that sometimes I'll take it on ES, and most of the time I just regret it and wish I'd traded on NASDAQ instead. You know, like, would have made more money. It's just it's nice. It's like fast. It's kind of fun. Like, I just like it. Thank you, Quasi Blaster. Have a good weekend. The thing with like balanced markets like this is I feel like it does provide a decent amount of opportunity. Because, you know, like when we have those bearish trend days, like picture yesterday's morning, there's like just like 2 pullbacks or something. And if you miss it, that's it. You know, you're just sitting on the sidelines. But here, you know, you can buy, you could sell, buy, sell. You know, there's plenty of kind of opportunities, and you can trade both sides. If you want fast, try the YM. Grandpa Dow? I don't think so, dude. Moves slower than friggin' molasses, bro. Maybe when I hit 55, I'll move to trading Dow. Still ways off from that. Long A10. I think a long down. There's the teens, like I mentioned. I think a long around here could be good. The challenge is getting in now and you know, kind of betting on the fact that we aren't going to actually get to the lows. What camera and software should I use to start live trading? Camera, if you have like a built-in web, if you already have a webcam of some sort, just use that. Software, just use OBS. Francisco passed Lucid Flex 50K today. Thank you for the code Gorilla. Thank you for supporting the channel, the website, by using the code. Much appreciated. Glad you passed. Well done. Savvy Taco, later. Yeah, very range bound here. Let's go. Let's go. Closer to 800. Come on. I don't see a buffer number on Lucid Pro. Let's see if I got it here. Oh, Lucid Pro's not profit from Gorilla. Let's see. Lucid Pro. Go to the help section. We'll go to Lucid Pro. I don't remember. Lucid Pro payouts. Go to Lucid. So Lucid Pro payouts in the help section. Number 3, profit over buffer balance. To request a payout, your profits must exceed the buffer balance, which acts as a safety net, yada yada. So for a 25K account, the buffer balance is $1,100. For a 50K account, the buffer balance is $2,100. Is trading giving you true financial freedom? No, I don't make enough from trading right now. It's the goal, though. It's definitely attainable. Just got to tighten up. Keep coming. Let's go. Come on down. How many million in the bank has become financially free? Honestly, like 2 million. As long as you like live pretty reasonably and invest a lot of it, I think you could get by that way. Like, I don't know, I'm young though, so but at this, still, like, I'm just not like, you know, it's not like I would hit that number and then just like never work again, you know. Like, I think having some sort of purpose is healthy. So, you know, even if I bet like if I hit the Powerball and won like 200 million or whatever, before long I'm probably still gonna live stream. Like, you know, you gotta have something that you're doing. Like, I live stream trading would still be fun, I think. You know, you still have to have something to wake up and, you know, have a purpose. So I think I would still spend a couple hours doing it because I like doing it, you know. Because if you're like, you're gonna get bored. If you retire when you're 35 or something, you're gonna have to have a lot of hobbies, I think. All right, close to 800 here. I think I just travel full time. I think you get tired of traveling though too. Eventually, you go to everywhere you want to go, and you're like, okay, that was fun. Now what? You know, I feel like you'd still be like restless or something. You know, you'd be like, maybe not restless, but you'd be like, okay, I'm done traveling now. I spent 3 years doing it. Now what? You know. All right, here we go. Range lows, right around here. Let's see how strong sellers are though. I have to buy. Like I said, I have to buy if we find some support here. That's my rule. That's the setup. I gotta do it. Otherwise, I'm a stinking liar. PPI candle, I think, is the, whoops, this white line here. It's a little off. There's the lows. Nice wick there. Feels a little early, but I'm watching. Finger on the trigger here. You're right, Daniel. I struggle with boredom and I retired at 51. Yeah. Right. You got to probably have a lot of hobbies. Maybe trading's a hobby because you're just looking for something to, get excited about, right? Do you really want to long that? Yeah, that's the rule. That's the rule. I said it because I didn't want to talk myself out of it when we got here. That's the thing with these range days is like, you're like, well, no, this is looking heavy. This is the time we break. And we don't break a lot of times, So if support, forms here and the sellers aren't just overwhelming, then yeah, I got a long here. Maybe we do test these data lows in the 50s. Before I go for it, I just have to I'm just watching here just to see. Because right now I'm not seeing too much from buyers yet. Alistair, you retired at 32 and fucked up and bought an effing house in France, hence the effing roof. I don't know why you're so upset about the roof. You're saying the roof's like old and leaky or something? I dealt with that too when we bought this house. I had to re-roof this house twice. It was not cheap. Because the first people didn't do it right. All right, data lows. Data lows. There. Whoop. There's pretty much the hit there. A couple of ticks off yet. See, now I'm like, oh, I want a short. I can switch short here if we don't form support. You have to do it yourself. And it's like those like clay or something, whatever they're made out of. I know what they look like, I think. Yeah, that sucks. Roofing's a hard job. I would not want to do that. We got our house roofed in the summer and it was very hot. And those guys they would start really early. They would start at like 6:30 in the morning or something. So they could be done before it got just to minimize the time in the, heat. Okay, so that's data lows. Also, this level I drew on ES, potential support there. So good bounce spot here. Let's see if buyers can show up. If we don't find support, I will be able to flip to the short side and target 2-hour demand at 711. Just when I said bullish trend, we reverse. Well, dude, it's a range. I've been talking about the range all day long. It's not a trend day. All right, retesting these lows, the range lows now. So this is gonna be a time where I could find out if buyers are gonna be here and give us a little bit of a buy up, or if sellers are gonna load up again here on this retest and we go lower. If we do that, I will short down kind of around 700, maybe just above 700. Really clean hit there though. It's looking a little heavy though. Shorts might be on. Thought I was trading ES. It's because I look at ES like heat map and stuff. Alright, this might be a break lower. I think I would short 80s if we get back up there. What's up, Grizz? What are you up to? You ready to go to the gym? Been very quiet. Making up its mind here. Any snow here in Rockford? Oh, I just looked out the window. Yeah, we got some nice flurries out here. Is this the buy up? See if 800 gets reclaimed, then I'll flip long. If 800 is rejected, then I'm still short. Sorry, Alistair. No, I don't have any codes to give away today. Alright, I'm going to try the short here. Going off 800 rejection here. If it reclaims, I'm flipping back long. There we go. I like my entry in the initial reaction. Don't love this candle. Carmine Green on the day. Yeah, he shorted around where I shorted to pass the eval. Why'd he size down? Because the market was just the market changed. He wanted to lessen his risk. All right. My stop's 801. I'm just looking to see if there's entry for the other funded account that's not being copy traded. So yeah, I'm still in. There's the parameters. Come on. How long have you been trading props? What, 2 years maybe? More than 2? I don't know. I'm thinking, was it 3 years? I don't know. Maybe 3 years, actually. Looks like a stop there. Okay, so like I said, reclaim 800. I gotta flip long here. Let's make sure this holds. It's looking good. Now, who said 820 and then back down? Lake Walker said retrace to 820 then downturn. This could be your setup. I mean, that's a nice hit of 820. That could be a perfect freaking entry there. Let's see, though. I'm inclined just to go with the range now, but let's see. I don't know, Parshev. I don't know how many trades. That could be a great read there, Walker. Shit. Okay, I'm short the new funded account here. Oh, come on. We'll do 8-0. Get 15 points. Nah, nope. We're going back up. We're going back up. Stick to the plan, Dan. Stick to the plan. Well, now I might catch you later. Have a good weekend. All right, flipping long here. Let's go. Peter, catch you later. Have a good weekend. Oh, man. Another stop. Fuck. Getting wrecked here. Both sides of it. It is being a little tricky down here. I feel like it's just running people over both ways. Like it is. I mean, it has me. Not giving enough room. It's annoying. That stop out sucks. All right, it's 10:30. I think I gotta call it a day, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was a pretty fun session, even though it was a little frustrating on the fundeds. But we'll get back after it Monday for another stream. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Come hang out in the Discord if you haven't already. It's free to join. !Discord. There's that move. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.